all fucking right. God damn it. Okay, so, due to the lack of current skins on the server, and due to the fact that I don't know that they're going to be getting worked on anytime soon, I decided I was going to start making my own weapon skins for the Superior Servers MillRP server, by going through the texture files and all that. And I figured that while I'm doing that, I might as well show other people how to do that. And this has been cleared by some high staff. I've asked them, and they said it's entirely fine. It's just messing with your personal client side stuff. You're not going to get in trouble for this shit. So, if you go to Steam and go to your workshop, right, the workshop for Gmod, and you're going to want to search up the insurgency items. You're going to want the melee pack, carbines pack, all that good stuff. In fact, actually, don't worry about the melee pack. We have never had that added. But, you've got the carbines, which will include, like, it says they're the M4A1, MK18, SKS, AKS 74U, all that good stuff, down to the rifles, the pistols, shotguns, LMGs. The rifles, I believe, also includes the Mosin and the M40. No, they're in one of these packs. It might actually be in a second pack that's on a different screen. I believe it's actually in sniper rifles. But you're going to want to download those add-ons by subscribing to them. Once they have downloaded through the workshop at the bottom, you'll want to go to your library and go to Manage and Browse Local Files. Now I'm going to go back here and right-click and open in New Window a second box for this, because you're going to want to do that. Now, you're going to want to navigate to Garry's Mod and add-ons. So, you're going to go down through here, and you are going to find the files that you have just downloaded, and they should just be under Insurgency. Now, you may be able to do this, and if you're having trouble with this, I will show you a workaround for doing it. It's a little bit more time-consuming and cumbersome, but in the end, you'll only have to do it a couple times, so it doesn't really matter. So you're going to want to go up to your bin folder of your Garry's Mod, and then scroll down and you'll find Gmad. Now, you should be able to move this over and put it on one of these, and it will say Open With when you select it. But as you can see, that's not working for me right now. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to look at these different files. I have, oh yeah, and this is from a separate add-on. You don't need to worry about these. So we have the LMGs pack, the explosives, the carbines. I'm going to go with the LMGs pack because I want to actually edit the RPK. So we are going to open with, and you're going to go to more apps, and you can go to look for another app on this PC. From there, you're going to want to go to your local disk where you have Gmod installed, go through Steam Library, and locate your Garry's Mod. So that'll be under Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Garry's Mod. And then I just want to go and find that file and open it with Gmad. What that'll do is it'll open up a little thing that just unpacks it all. And then once you've done that, if you scroll up to the top now, you'll see that you instead have folders of these add-ons. That means it has unpacked it from a Gmod add-on file and it is now available to you to go and mess around with and root through. So let's go and open the LMGs pack that I just opened. And let's go to Materials, Models, Weapons. And let's mess with the RPK. So here we have all of the other, all the other files that have to do with the RPK. We've got world models here. Like if you look at this one, this is the world model for the RPK. So if you're holding an RPK, this is what it's going to look like. Now you'll see that I have this weird thing here. That is what I am currently opening all of my files with. So you are going to want VTF edit. So, oh, and that's something I was looking at before. So if you go to VTF edit, they're going to have it on Game Banana and all that kind of stuff. But I actually found mine through Reddit. I believe if you look up this, you should be able to find it. And there we go. If you look up Nems Tools, which is the guy who originally uploaded it, you'll be able to find it here. GCFscape is another way to extract the files. You won't need that. That is not necessary. What you will need is the VTF lib installer. So just click that. It'll install VTF lib, and that will allow you to open these files. And again, if they're not showing up as like a file that you can open, just right-click and then do the open with, and then locate your VTF file manipulator. From there, that'll mean that from now on you can open these. And now let's say you want to edit them. Like I'm going to want to edit this, and this is the actual view model. So if it has _W_, that is the world model, you're going to want to go to the not a one without a W. And you see there's different ones here. This is all like just code. And I'm going to be entirely honest with you and tell you I have no idea what any of that means. But this here is just the normal map. So this is how light reacts with the skin. If you want to mess with this and you are confident enough to mess with this, do it, but I would recommend saving the original copy first before you do anything with it. So here is the file that you're going to want to be working with. So you cannot edit this directly in this software. So what you're going to want to do is go to File and Export. This will allow you to go through and say, name it weapon underscore RPA underscore DM underscore test, whatever I want to put it as. And then you can save it as a TGA, which can be opened by Photoshop and GIMP and Paint.net. Or you can just save it as a PNG, and then it can be opened by anything. So let's save that. And then if we go to my desktop, you'll see that I now have weapon underscore RPK underscore DM. So after you have completed all of that, you are free to edit this however you want. If you want to open Paint 3D and just say, just do all that bullshit. Just do this. There, look. This is my RPK now. This is my RPK. Be proud of it. Let's save that. Now, let's go. I recommend a mech purge. So do I. All of my high command are just out the window. Gone. I want them all out. So, we're going to now open up our VTF edit once more. And you're going to go to import. This motherfuckers. Gotta love Discord notifications. I'm just going to ignore those. They can all get stuffed. So we're going to open this, and we're going to open it with the VTF edit. And this might take a second. Just hit OK on those options. You don't need to worry about those. And once this pops up, oh yes, gorgeous. Shut up! Once this pops up, you're going to want to go to Save As. And in the Save As, you're going to name it weapon underscore RPK underscore DM. And if you have multiple ones of these and you want to switch back and forth between them, Beatty, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck, Beatty! Beatty, please! So just name it weapon underscore RPK underscore DM and hit save. This will now save it on your desktop as a Valve texture file. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to go into this add-ons thing that you have pulled. This is the open file once more. This is no longer a GMA file. However, your game will still... That is the 4th fucking ping I've gotten from this guy. Can you believe this? Love you, PD. But, so what you're going to want to do now is I would recommend having a folder named Originals. In fact, I believe I do actually have one of those over here. So this is the original of the AK-74, which is the one I've been mainly messing around with. So you're going to put the original RPK underscore DM in here and delete it from this folder. And we're going to replace it with the RPK DM from the one that we just made. So let's boot this up now and let's try this. God, imagine if I actually tried on this and actually made a skin that looks nice. This is just for demonstration, people, but, you'll get to see it. So let's go to Superior Servers. It's running from me. Where is it? We're going to wait for this to boot up. These loading times are exactly what I get for having so many damn add-ons. This is my pen. This is my penance.
Check the chat box, motherfucker.
All right, let's go to Ant Venom. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to now head over to the ammo box. That was only 2 B-hops. Admins, please don't ban me. So, I'm going to go to show me my loadout, and I'm just going to use the default AK just so I can do this. I'm going to head here, and we're going to set me as a support so I can have the beautiful, beautiful RPK I just made. Ah, there it is in all its glory. And that is how you make your own skins for Gmod MilRP. Now, like I had said before, you can edit it with anything. If you want to go into full Photoshop mode and fucking do a bunch of weird shit, you are more than welcome to. And you can make some really insane shit. You can make yourself your own dragon lore. I don't care. Do whatever. It's yours. And scene. Fucking there.